Hello and welcome to Coffee Time. Why Coffee Time? Because it's an excuse to be with you. Today you will discover activists who have had and still have today a big impact on our world. People whose actions created movements, change societies, and continue to influence us today. And don't forget, you can listen to this podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, and Deezer. Or simply subscribe and like this video. So here is my top 5 of the best activists of our era. We'll begin with Nelson Mandela. But who is he? Born in 1918, Mandela didn't grow up in a society like ours. He grew up in a society marked by racial discrimination. And that's why we need to talk about segregation. What is it? Segregation is an official system created in 1948 by the white government of South Africa, separating black and white people. Black South Africans had very few rights: separate school, separate districts, no mixed marriages, and no political rights. This system was called apartheid. After his studies, Mandela became a lawyer and opened a law office to help black victims of injustice. Because black South Africans had almost no protections, he joined the ANC, the main anti-apartheid movement, and became a very important figure. He participated in demonstrations as a committed demonstrator, in campaigns and peaceful actions. But he was accused of sabotage by the government in 1964 during the trial of Rivonia. And he said his famous words, "I'm prepared to die."
I have fought against white domination, and I have fought against black domination. I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society in which all persons live together in harmony. But my Lord, if it needs be, it is an ideal for which I am prepared to die.
He spent 27 years in prison at Robben Island with very hard conditions, but he became a global symbol of the fight against oppression. He was freed in 1990. He negotiated with the president to end apartheid, and South Africa finally moved toward democracy. In 1994, he became the first black president of South Africa. So, what is his impact? The official end of apartheid, the transition to a multiracial democracy, and a global model of justice, equality, and reconciliation. Mandela left politics later and continued activism until his death in 2013. His legacy still inspires millions of people. Martin Luther King Jr. was born in 1929 in Atlanta, USA. His family was African American and religious, living in the southern states of the country where segregation was totally legal. Like Mandela's story, separate schools, restaurants, buses, black Americans were denied basic rights. Segregation existed for decades, from the late 19th century until the 1960s under the Jim Crow law. King became a pastor, inspired by Gandhi's philosophy of non-violence. He joined the civil rights movement and promoted peaceful resistance. One of the first major actions was the Montgomery bus boycott in 1955-1956 after Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat. She was arrested and the community reacted. King became a national leader. He organized peaceful marches despite police violence. And I need to read. In 1963, he led the March on Washington with 250,000 people. An event that helped galvanize the nation. There, he said his iconic words.
I have a dream. My four little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
King was arrested many times. His home was attacked by an enraged mob, and he was under FBI surveillance. But thanks to the movement, the Civil Rights Act ended legal segregation, and the Voting Rights Act protects the right to vote. King received the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964, but he was assassinated in 1968 at 39 years old. His legacy inspired anti-racist, feminist, and human rights movement. His granddaughter even said in 2020,
"My grandfather had a dream that his four little children will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream that enough is enough."
Malala was born in the 1997 in the Swat Valley in Pakistan. A beautiful place, yeah, but one where girls were often forbidden to go to school. When extremists like Taliban take control, they banned girls from studying. Malala was just 11 when she refused to stay silent. She started speaking out and writing about this injustice. But in 2012, she was shot by the Taliban because she was defending the girls' rights. Hopefully, she survived and came back stronger. She spoke at the United Nations, the UN, in 2013 at 16 years old.
One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world. Education is the only solution. Education first. Thank you.
She created Malala Fund and Fight for Girls' Education Worldwide, committed to defending girls' rights. In 2014, she became the youngest Nobel Peace Prize winner in history.
The gold medal and the diploma. Please come forward.
Now, her impact. She defends girls' education, she gave courage to young people, and inspired global movement for equality, plus showing that one voice can change history. Greta Thunberg was born in Sweden in 23. Gen Z. Yeah. Gen Z. She didn't become famous because she wanted attention or whatever you want. No. She became famous because adults were not doing enough. Since 2018, at only 15, she started a school strike for climate in front of the Swedish parliament. Her protests went just viral. Millions of young people joined her in Friday for Future.
We want change. We demand change. And we are the change.
She also spoke at the UN Climate Summit to raise awareness and delivered her famous line. How dare you?
How dare you? You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words, and yet I'm one of the lucky ones. People are suffering, people are dying, entire ecosystems are collapsing. We are in the beginning of a mass extinction, and all you can talk about is money and fairy tales of eternal economic growth. How dare you?
Her message, climate change is urgent and we need to change everything now. Her impact, mobilizing millions worldwide, making climate a global priority and pressuring governments, plus becoming a symbol of youth activism. Gen Z. Angela Davis is born in 1944 in Birmingham, Alabama, which is one of the most racist and violent cities in the 1950s in the USA. She grew up in a neighborhood called Dynamite Hill because racist bombing happened there. She studied philosophy with Albert Marcuse, who influenced her revolutionary ideas. She wanted to understand oppression based on race, gender, and class. She joined the Black Panthers and the Communist Party USA. Angela fought against police violence, for civil rights, for equality, and for prison abolition, seeking to honor past struggles. Then came the Soledad Brothers case in 1970. She was accused of helping a prisoner escape and placed on the FBI most wanted list. After an international mobilization, she was acquitted in 1972. Her impact: fighting racism and sexism, defending human rights, inspiring intersectional feminism, and becoming a global symbol of justice. Angela Davis is still alive and still active today. That was my top 5 of the best activists of our era. But, I don't want to finish this video like that. I want to tell you something. These people, they did incredible things. And you know what? You can too. If you want to fight an inequality, you can fight. If you want to change something in your life, go for it. If you want to become rich, travel, help others, or change the way the world works, you can do it. Humans have the ability to change things, to make the world better. You can make the difference for your country, for a cause, for your community, or for yourself. Whatever it is, if you want something, go for it. You can do it. Even if your race, your region, your past, or your struggles are different, you can still go further and you can still do something great. That was me, Brandon Tamantino, in Coffee Time. See you later.